Hey there, this is Andrew. Long time no see. It's been a busy summer, but I wanted to follow up on my NKFL run for season 23, which ended, to be fair, back in May. Yeah, back toward the end of May. Um, the most of my games I was able to record and upload onto here, except for my last one. And what happened in short is that my laptop couldn't record the video and stay connected to the network at the same time. And there's probably a solution for that. It anyway. It's I couldn't figure it out in that short time, and it's not a situation I'll be in very often, so I'm not very worried about it. I'm back on my desktop now. But anyway, I wasn't able to record, and so I wanted to just do a follow up and share how that went. Going into the match against Dick Rowland, we were the last week, and we were the top two going into that week. So I had a chance. Dick Rowland had a better season than I did up to that point, and going in, I knew mathematically that if I could beat him in all three games, you play all three games in KFL, even if the same player wins the first two. If I could beat him in all three games, then that would put me ahead. And so I'll start with the oops, yeah. I'll start with what we didn't play. So he banned Pacifica, my woe deck with Prospector and two Timothys. And I banned this deck of his. It's a Worlds Collide. Uh, very fast. And, two Edis with too much to protect. Two Hawks. It's a very good deck, and I decided that wasn't what I wanted to play against. He safed his deck Gargoyle, and I safed my deck Iapo. And then he banned Warthog, my Call of the Archons double TMTP deck with interdimensional graft. And I banned this deck of his, the Signora of Mythicus, which is Harvest Time, Mark of Dis, Double Infernus, a lot of Amber Pips. It just seemed a little faster than I trusted myself playing against. In the end, of course, you always have a deck you don't use. I ended up not using Cadwin, my Mass Mutation deck that's very artifact heavy and very creature control heavy, and then likes to loop the Dis with Screaming Cave, and he ended up not using Chortzard, which I actually thought he would in game 3. So let's look. Game 1, I lost, and all his decks are really fast, and he doesn't make mistakes. I felt like I was not getting the best draws, but um, you can't really blame that. I think he had just. My guess is his decks don't have bad draws, so I think he came with a stronger setup for sure. So our first game, I was playing Nick against his deck Gargoyle, and he just was able to relentlessly keep pressuring. I had a good turn in the middle of the game with a Maelstrom to get around his Prefectus Ludo. I got my Timothy on the board, I got my Brio on the board, but he had already thrown a lot of cards in archives, and so he just chewed through my board, and he won 3 keys to 2. So all in all, I mean, a pretty close game, but uh, yeah, he took the win there. All right, So then we went to game two, and I picked Beth, my woe, very it really loves the Brobnar, makes a lot of Berserkers deck, and he played L.I. Van Diemen, which I think is a pretty well known deck. It's one he's been on for a long time. Uh, he just was drawing a lot of cards. Um, he had TMTP that I couldn't burst, or I felt like I couldn't burst into. So I spent a lot of the game making not the best option plays, but okay, here's kind of a setup and get enough amber, which kept me on the back foot, and he was able to just go faster. And so he beat me 3 keys to 1 there. And then going into game three, I went with Yapo, the deck I had safed. Uh, he had safed. That's funny. Oh yeah, he used his safe deck in game one. So I used my safe deck here, and he was playing Chortzard. Is this the right one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, or no, not Chortzard. He was playing uh, this other deck. So he dropped Jar onto Borrow to ban Borrow on his first turn. I had Borrow in my opening hand. That was rough. I archived it with sloppy lab work, but then he put his auto encoder down. I never got to Poltergeist, so what I needed was get Poltergeist, destroy the jar, and then take over the auto encoder. And I think I would have had a really good shot at that point, but I just wasn't able to do any of that. I think it was a great choice by him to jar Borrow. That was a really good call, and yeah, so I just couldn't keep up with his efficiency, and I lost 3 keys to 1. So anyway, all around like not close. I got crushed, and it's a little funny because again going in, I knew okay if I crush him, I'll have a chance. Um, Even though I knew after I lost the first game, okay, there's no chance of me coming out ahead in the league. I still felt like, hey, I'm going to give this my best shot, and I still got crushed. So very well played to Dick Rowland, and congratulations on the NKFL Diamond win. Uh, yeah, I think that's his second in a row. And he said he might take a break for the next season, but it's been a while. You never know. He'll probably be back. So, and I'll try to give him a run for his money. Anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the whole season. For the rest of my games, you can find the videos on my channel and actually watch the games on video. I'll have more stuff coming soon. I just got back from the Las Vegas Vault Tour. Had a great time. Got to stream some. Got to commentate there, and as well as be on stream, and that was a really fun time. And just looking forward to the rest of the competitive season here, as well as new sets, multiple coming out. What a crazy world we live in, and good stuff. So just really excited. Thanks for watching, and hope you will get out there and forge some keys.